Both the Raiders and Braun Strowman so agile for big men. As Strowman powers out, tag made, and here comes the explosive Ricochet. Oh, goodness.
Hell are you doing, Braun?
Braun got overly excited that time, and
Ricochet's in a bad way. That backfired. I think Braun was knocked loopy by the Viking Raiders. Kind of off on that attack.
And now Ricochet, though, not going to let that thwart him.
Certain amount of durability to Ricochet that needs to be sung about.
Ricochet looking to fly. Down go the Raiders.